you are and what you do in the band.
My name is Sean Newman. I'm the clean vocalist.
My name is Chad Dag, and I do all the screams.
Harsh vocalist. The angry guy.
I know y'all been touring for a while. What's your favorite bands that you've toured with or opened for? Just in general.
I would have to say like Attila.
Yeah, there's a top couple bands that we've toured with that we've been like, really close with. Like Attila, really good friends of ours. We had a lot of fun. Memphis Mayflower and the Sirens. We did a couple tours with them, and then
Chelsea Grin.
Chelsea Grin was awesome. Other bands we had fun with from Atlantis. We did tour with them. The Serianna guys are cool. A lot of bands that we know personally that maybe not a lot of people have heard about, but just really cool people and really fun times. And every tour is different. Meet new group of guys.
Really good.
It's fun. You never know what you're in for. All bands are different. So
nice. Y'all having fun?
Oh yeah.
What about when you have your fans get tattoos of like your logo or like lyrics of your band? What do you think about that?
Personally, I respect it a lot, just because I have tattoos, and I mean, for a tattoo to have a significant meaning and not just like a pointless thing on your body, which most people if you get something, it has to have some sort of meaning. But if someone cares enough about what you're doing as a person, as a musician, to put that on your body, that means a lot to me. So,
and something so permanent, I don't have that many tattoos. I mean, look at this guy here, but I'm gonna get something, it has to have a deep meaning, and I know he has meanings for all of his. Usually people that have tattoos have a meaning for something, and if they take that meaning as something we wrote or we put into our music, it's so appreciated that someone just took a part of their body to at least represent that and how that made them feel at the time that we did that.
Like you helped that person's life.
Yeah, and it's not we've heard.
They'll have like your lyric right here or something. Something like that, like their favorite lyric from you guys.
We have
stuff like that.
We have a couple friends that have done that and stuff like that. It's so appreciated. We don't ask. We're not put our band all over your body. Go tattoo our band name on your face. But it's like if someone takes a lyric or something that we wrote and that we put feeling into, and takes it to their own meaning and puts it on their body or whatever, it is appreciated, and I like to see it. I like to see more of it.
That's basically the ultimate dedication to the
band. Exactly.
Definitely.
Just to see that, and we're not any huge band out there that's like, oh my god, it's just for people to look at us and just
especially because we're still underground. For people we have fans that have done that, so to be underground, we still have fans that are dedicated and do that. It means a lot.
It's pretty cool. What's your favorite cities or states to play in general, on any tours?
Should we do cities?
Yeah.
A couple cities that are awesome. I know we went up to Toronto, up in Canada. We had a really awesome time there. That was just one city I wanted to say. I don't know. Other than that,
we always have a good time, obviously, playing in our hometown in Las Vegas.
Anywhere in Cali is usually the favorite of the tour.
The craziest place.
Yeah, it's usually either the craziest or just whenever I'm there, the weather is just so amazing.
Most people you could see at a show. It's
exactly.
there or your hometown.
Yeah, and everyone there is just I don't know, so chill and cool. No offense to the East Coast, I love the weather. Just sometimes it gets a little too humid. It's a little stuffy, and you're just God, it feels amazing outside, this and that. But I don't know, I like Cali just for the chill.
And it's perfect weather all the time.
Beautiful areas. Basically where we like to go. Everywhere possible.
What are your favorite songs to play live? Do you have any? Or do you like it?
Mine would be Reborn, just because there was a lot of emotion, a lot of stuff went into not only recording that song but writing that song as well. So I definitely on stage I put my most. We didn't play tonight, but I put all my emotion into that song.
Yeah, that's definitely one of my favorites too. And a couple more that are my favorite songs. We actually haven't really performed live too often yet. We have a couple songs that I know we're going to start playing live in the future here. So the newer stuff I'm really excited to play live too. We recorded a couple new songs recently, and we're going to play those in a couple months here. So I'm excited. I'm very excited for that. It'll be fun.
Excited for the new stuff to come out.
Oh yeah, that's what we're waiting right now. We want to get back home, and then we're going to the studio.
Is your new stuff come out?
Yeah, we keep saying that. That's our answer. It's we don't know yet.
The right time.
Yeah, we want it to
Okay.
be
Okay.
summer. We're
Okay.
hoping, if worst comes to worst, maybe like the end of summer. But by the end of summer, we want the album to be like either out or if not out, fully promoted. And everyone will have a date for the next couple months. And we just want
Try to get it out right before
we
the
want
fall,
to
right?
just so we get busy through the summer, promote the album, and then just tour until the following summer, and then hopefully something the following year.
That actually sounds like a good plan.
We've seen it work before.
Like try to get everything out in the summer.
We just recorded with Chango, who's done Memphis Mayfires last 2 CDs, and he's done City of Siren CDs, and a lot of bands that we respect in the scene.
Machines and stuff, like bands we like and respect, and we had a great time there and bonded with Cameron really well, and he liked our music too, and like what we were doing, so we all kind of like just had a really deep connection on it, and that's why we're excited to go back, because we went there and we did half the CD, and we only planned on doing an EP, and he was basically like, screw this, like, no, you'll be back in a couple months and we'll make it a full length, so, and we got so close in the first half that I'm excited to see what the second half takes us. Yeah, exactly. Like I'm excited to go back. We can edit a couple things that we did
Show them
before.
something different, but something
Yeah,
the same
exactly.
at the same
Like
time.
it's the same. Like he'll understand it because he knows what we're trying to go for with our music, and I'm sure he's excited too because it'll go as many places as we can make it go. Everywhere.
How is it touring with Serianna on this little tour that you're doing right now?
They're awesome dudes. Immediately from the start, there's always that first couple days where it's like awkward.
Who are you?
Should we
Yeah, it's
walk
kinda
up?
Or you
Should we
don't
stop
even like
each other?
approach them, you just
It's more of like respecting, like you pull up at a show with someone that's like, I don't know, I'm very open as a person, but I'm just not the first to like run to a band and be like, hey guys, like, I'm like this. It's like kind of like
they're just like
you're like, well, all the bands will be there, and it's like you start loading in, and it's like, hey, like how you doing? I'm showing off from this Romantic Tragedy, and like you get names, and like the first couple days, it's like you're getting all these names thrown at you, like another band,
kind of forget, like,
Yeah, it's like
the first couple days.
no offense to them, it's just like and I'm sure they do it too. It's just meeting up with another band like every couple weeks. It's like you gotta get your names down, like.
so you don't
After like a couple days, shit.
They were definitely
Don't
like
ask me their
they were
names.
definitely a band that immediately came up, and like we immediately shook hands and got to know each other. Us as a band, we are a little bit different, just because I don't know if it's because we come from different sides of the U.S., but we party a lot. They're a little bit more conservative, so they're amazing dudes, really nice, and we all get along, and and stuff. So it hasn't been awkward or any weird patches on this tour.
No, definitely not. Usually, you don't usually come across like a band that you just don't get along with, unless it's like completely different genres or something. But usually you get along quite well with everyone around with this. So
It's getting too loud in there. Need to make sure I can hear you guys. So.
it's cool. You can edit it out. You can edit all this stuff.
I'll try to edit this.
Nah, it's gonna make it fun.
You're like talking.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We'll just keep it there. Okay, what if you were to interview a band? What would you tell them?
What would I tell them, or what would
Yeah, like what would you ask? I'd like do it on him. Can you hear the mic?
What makes you interested in music, and what makes you continue to perform and write and create music?
The love that I see from the fans, like the energy that I see from like, for instance, tonight.
Drinking
there
the
was like
mic.
maybe 10 kids out there. A lot of people were sitting at the bar, but there was like a good 10 kids that were just up there in front, moving, dancing, having a good time, and that's what I like to see. Is like with a big influence of ours is the Doors, and Jim Morrison. He would be up there just entertaining, and the crowd wouldn't move; they would just sit there and stare. And that's a good thing too,
We've heard
because
stories of back then.
you're still putting people in awe, whether they're sitting there bobbing their head or they're up there dancing. I like to see some sort of interaction where people's eyes are just like, wow, what am I seeing?
Yeah, we experienced that a lot. Where people are just kind of like, oh
So-
my god, like it's either a good or bad thing. Like they're just
Like
kind of like.
the first time they won't move, they'll just see you, and the whole crowd will be standing still. Next time, everyone's
That's why a lot of the times.
more people, and there's everyone moving.
Yeah, like.
I've seen that for a couple bands. Like the first time here, not as crazy, and the second time it's just a lot more people.
Yeah, it's definitely the response that we get from our fans and the crowd and other people. Even when the promoter comes up to us and says that he enjoys us, and parents. We've had parents come up and say, I love you guys. My kid's up front row right now. I want to get him 3 shirts, this and that. But you guys are awesome. Like I even like your stuff. It's just like, oh, cool. Like so that's good to hear. We
Y'all like having fun.
Yeah, definitely. We put our energy up there too. So
it's just the best part, just like open road, playing shows and meeting new people every day and seeing new places.
Probably some of the most fun thing you can do.
It pretty much is. Yeah, it's
you put a lot into it.
It's a struggle, but it's a fun struggle.
Yeah, it's good. It's cool.
Do you have any final words to say to the camera or to your fans?
We love each and every one of you, and be on the lookout for new music.
Illusion of Choice
2013. It'll be out as soon as possible. Just keep in touch, keep on the lookout, and
TRT.
yeah, we'll talk to you
This
guys
was
soon.
a romantic tragedy. They were really badass. I hope they come back soon. Hope you guys come back.
Creeping.
Yeah, we did here.
Thanks, man.
Thank you so much.
I'll take your rain with the lies you say.